I'm Gabby. This is my dog Oakley. Well, that's his butt. 10 minutes ago, I decided I wanted to make a YouTube channel. Quick background, I was filming outside. It was great. I had a really shitty setup. Better than this though. And then it started raining. So I came inside, but there's nowhere in my house to film. So we're in the garage. And that's why it looks like this. That's why I'm yellow. You know, we are going to answer some questions. I'm going to do the furry friend tag for him and my other dog Ginger just because, even though this channel's for Oakley. You know, service dog. Okay, so furry friend tag. One, what is your pet's name? Oakley, like oak tree. His full name is Professor Oakley J. Spaulding Winchester, not Ginger. But we only ever call him Oakley. Occasionally I call him the Professor. What kind of pet is it and what breed? Obviously he's a fish. He's an Aussie Doodle, so an Australian Shepherd and a Poodle. He's a dog, by the way, he's not a fish. Number 3, how long have you had your pet? In about a week or 2. It will be a year. I think I got him on June 8th last year. How did you get your pet? It's really a pretty great story. So I fell in love with these dogs in a pet store. I wouldn't get a second dog. My mom was so against it. She's like, we're not getting another dog ever. And so me, being the determined child I was, I wrote a fucking essay that was 5 pages long. 5. About why I should get another dog and why he should be my service dog. And it worked. So the dogs at the store were mini Aussies, and then I fell in love with a Shiba Inu. It's a long story. So then I started doing some research. My mom didn't want a shedding dog, so we did not get an Australian Shepherd, even though that was one of my top breeds at the time. And then I wanted an Aussie Doodle because I found them and they seem perfect for what I needed. If you're gonna shit on me for having a poodle mix, you can leave because I'm not gonna deal with that. I found the breed, found a breeder who happened to be having a litter pretty soon. He had a good temperament for service work because his mom was a service dog in training but had to stop because her owner had to pass her on to someone else because she could no longer take care of the dog. His mom has a service dog temperament, so he was pretty promising. How old is your pet? Oakley was born on April 9th, 2017. So I'm gonna be that guy, and he's about 14 months old. So, yep, he's a year, a few months. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Honestly, everything. He just has so much personality that it's just one big quirk. Excuse me. One of my favorite things, though, is whenever he's outside, he has to eat grass and trees and leaves. He's a freaking horse, you know. My family and my friends call him horse as a joke, but he literally is a horse. He will graze. He will just stand there and eat the grass like a freaking horse. Like, what is wrong with you? You're a dog. You're a carnivore. Anyway, next question. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? That is not a question I can answer in a short answer, but I will try. Oakley, to keep it short, is my absolute everything. He is the reason I wake up in the morning, and even though his training isn't completely finished, and not even near finished, honestly, and even though he lives at his trainer's house most of the time and not with me, I still wake up every morning for this big guy because, you know, he needs me, and he relies on me just like I rely on him, and he's my super dog. Yeah, so he's my everything. He's my sun, my moon, and all my stars, and all that cheesy shit. He's a good boy. So what are your favorite pastimes with your pet? Currently, we don't really do much because, like I said, he lives at his trainer's house. For the most part, he's home for a few weeks right now. But I love training him because he is, why am I asking? He is such an easy dog to train. He's so smart, and he loves to work. He's perfect. I just love training him because I can go places with training that I did not get to do with my other dog that I mentioned. And eventually I would like to do sports with him when he's done training and when he lives at home permanently. What nicknames do you call your pet? Oh god, there are so many. I call him my bitch, I call him a shithead, I call him an asshole, I call him a jerk, I call him fluffy butt, I call him Oakley Dokley, I call him Artichoke, I call him Professor sometimes, I call him Bubby, I call him Baba, I call him Baby, I call him Buddy, I call him Pup, I call him Puppy. Literally every stupid nickname in the book I call him because I love nicknames so much. That was the last question on the furry friend tag. So I got one question on Instagram so far from my friend Hannah. Hi Hannah, what's up? She asked, how much training does it take to become a service animal? So basically, service dog training takes a year and a half to 2 years. But it varies with the dog. Oakley's been in training since he was 9 weeks old. He's been in training for about a year, and he's still not done. He's not close to done. But yeah, typically it takes around 2 years because the dog's obedience has to be perfect. I talk a lot with my hands, sorry. And then you have to do the task work, and you have to make sure they're good in public, and you just, so many little things that go into it. And yeah, so like a service animal is defined as a dog trained to complete one or more tasks to mitigate a handler's disability. So technically, according to the ADA, Oakley can be an official service dog, but I don't bother calling him that because in the wonderful state of New York in which I live, service dogs in training have the same rights as service dogs, so I don't want to rush into it. Where am I going? Oh yeah, training. So 2 years, you know, all that. You can go with a program dog, you can go with an owner train. I decided to owner train and originally was doing it all by myself, but we have enlisted the help of a somewhat, not a professional, but you know, someone with a lot of experience who was going to then work with him with professional at a program. It's a long story. I will tell that story eventually. I'm gonna look up some questions and I will cut this part out of the video. So I have found an article called 20 Adorable Pet Tag Questions for Pet Owners, and I'm gonna answer the ones that I didn't already answer previously. Number 2, how did you come up with the name? Does it have any specific significance? So to start, when I first picked him out and decided he was gonna be mine, I was gonna name him Lumiere, like, you know, the candlestick guy. Lumi for short. But then we picked him up at the airport and it just didn't fit. So I started getting a list of all these names. I really wanted to name him Winchester, Winnie for short, but I didn't because of reasons that I don't want to get into. My family and I were just throwing names around, and my sister was like, I'm psych ward, and I was like, okay, South Oaks, because that's a hospital me and my sister both went to. Wow, TMI already. And then I was like, wait, Oakley. And I heard the name originally from Gone to the Snow Dogs, because they have an Oakley. And I love the name, honestly. It doesn't have any significance. It's just cute. It's just a cute name. That fits him. Number 6, I did not answer previously. How old were you when you got your pet? I was 15. What is your pet's favorite food? Yes, everything. It just eats everything. But I don't know, maybe our other dog's food. He likes liver. I think he really likes liver chicken. Your pet's favorite game? He likes tugging a lot. He loves playing tug with me. Do you go outdoors? If yes, where is your favorite place to go together? Well, we don't go outdoors much because I'm disabled. But we do go in public because he's a service dog. So I'll answer it like that instead. Okay, there's this outdoor mall by my house, which they're so accommodating. I've only had one access issue there ever, and it was the first time I brought him. He didn't have a vest yet, and the owner of one store was being a jerk, and he wouldn't listen to me when I said he doesn't need a vest. And the guy was like, well, yeah, he does. He doesn't. Fun fact. Yeah, I really like going to that mall because it's nice for him and me. It's outside, so I don't have to worry about the stress of being in a totally indoors environment. And it's not pet friendly, but it's like easy to have an animal at. You know, Oakley's worst habit probably is that he likes to jump the fence to our neighbor's backyard because they have a husky who I think he is in love with. But we do not let him go over there anymore because apparently he can get out of their backyard. And the husky cat, and they get out together, and they have done that like 3 times. So he's no longer allowed over there. But if he is off leash in our backyard, he will jump that fence and he will go to that neighbor's house, and it's a mess. That's his worst habit. What is the best thing about your pet has? That doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna guess it's what's the best thing about your pet? Everything. I can't pick one thing because Oakley is just very well-rounded, and honestly, he's a good match for me. You know, can you please just chill? You were sleeping. Go back to sleep. Oh, there's his butt. Come on. Come on. And his tail. Yeah, I think I can't pick one thing. What is the naughtiest thing your pet has ever done? Probably, like I was saying before, with the fence. I was not there for this, but my uncle actually was driving down my street and saw these 2 dogs holding up traffic playing in the street. And one of those dogs, this guy, but that's definitely the naughtiest thing. He was holding up